You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 7.
7:42. There is so much excitement in the air, it can be hard for anyone to concentrate. Amanda Lee from Brain Balance San Diego is here with 4 tips to help your kids with attention and focus. I shall grab a pen and take some notes because my goodness, with my 4 kids, is there something with just kids innately, it's hard for them to focus at their age? Good morning, by the way.
Good morning. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, there's just so much excitement. There's so much stimuli in our world today. So expecting them to be able to process everything and, listen to what you're saying, it can be tough,
There are many times that I have heard, Amanda, that when a child has trouble focusing, they immediately say ADHD and they got something. You take them to the doctor and they give them some medicine.
Yep.
Is that always the only way?
Definitely not. For some children that might be the route, but that's not always the case, because you do need to just understand why they're having trouble focusing. And at Brain Balance, we try to get to the root of the issue. Oftentimes there are imbalances in the brain that create some of the struggles that you're seeing in school or at home with behavior or focus, and being able to understand really truly what's happening versus trying to mask the symptoms and develop coping strategies is key.
So what does Brain Balance do? These are no drugs.
No drug.
What do you do?
We're a holistic program that really understands the whole child. We assess the child to really get a full picture of what's happening so that we understand better why they are having troubles at school, maybe making friends, understanding what they're reading, and even focus is a big issue. And by understanding the whole child, understanding the root of the issue, we can get to that problem and really create a better foundation for them to be successful in other interventions.
Like you had mentioned, obviously there are some families that do need to rely on drugs and medication. We all do. Like, you get a headache and you take it to cure your headache. But then there comes a point to find out, is there something that can be done so that you don't need to take all of these
That's
drugs?
right, and we get a lot of families coming in either wanting to avoid the medication, reduce it, or never be on it to begin with. There's so many symptoms that come along, side effects that come along with those drugs, and with our program, we're able to, again, kind of alleviate some of those stressors.
It is a new year. And sometimes this new year is what you need for a fresh start. You have 4 pieces of advice of things that families can maybe start doing today to help their kids, and especially with focus, because they're all home right now. And they're probably making parents a little batty to begin with. Okay, what are some of the things that you said, 4 steps in the new year you could do with your kids?
For sure. First step is get outside. Being outside and unplugging really changes brain chemistry. It's one of my favorite passions. I just hiked Black Mountain Summit yesterday. So just getting outside and playing, even if it's just in the backyard, is huge. Moving that body, that exercise is important, not just for the body, but for the brain.
Okay, I told my son yesterday, he didn't want to do anything but play video games. I'm like, you're going to the park now. Like, it's not even a discussion. Put your shoes on, go to the park. And then he had a great time. Eat clean, another challenge that parents have with their kids. Yes,
what we put on our body really truly affects how we behave, especially our brain chemistry as well. So we are very passionate about ensuring that you have clean eating in your repertoire regularly. It's hard in the holidays with all the sugar, but there are different ways to support that growth and development.
I don't know about this one. Reduce family screen time. I struggle every day with this.
It's tough. We live in a world that is constantly plugged in, but it's not as difficult as you think, right? Just getting to the park, keeping that phone away, that's huge, right? Getting into the mountains. There's still snow, as you mentioned, up in Laguna. Just getting outside, or even having quiet time, turning off the music even, right? Just no energy, that kind of energy going on is important. Just having quality time around the table, playing board games, working on various skills like your motor skills, cognition skills, and social skills, executive function skills, simply by playing a board game or a card game.
One of my 4 children turned around yesterday and said, I'm bored. I'm like, good. Good. That means mommy's doing what she's supposed to be doing. I want you to be bored. And that boredom brings like those building.
Creativity,
your
yes.
fourth tip is your cognitive skills,
Yeah.
is doing things. Give me like an example, something that maybe we could do this morning with her. Something easy. What can we do?
This morning with your kids?
Yeah. Like what's something that you could like make them organize their drawers in colors or what?
Not even. Just tinkering. Just having a few items out. Tinkering is a way for them to simply figure out what to do with it. And that creativity sparks a lot of different connections in the brain.
Just put stuff on the table.
Literally put stuff on the table and say, figure something out with it.
Got it, parents? This is good. This is really good. You do, by the way, before we let you go, have a family, you have a workshop coming up,
Yes, we
so if
do.
parents want to get information?
Yeah, on Tuesday, January 21st at 6 p.m., we have a special workshop on executive function and goal setting. It is a new year, so time to create those goals, but figure out ways to be successful at it and work those executive function skills that kids are constantly learning. So that's going to be in collaboration with Club Excite at our center at Brain Balance San Diego.
We will get the information for you up on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Amanda, thank you for being here. I have
You're very
a
welcome.
feeling you helped some families out
We
today.
help a lot, over 45,000 families over the last 10 years.
There you go. Thank you for being here.